Alrighty, how's it going, guys? Got a pretty short video for you for today. None of my long lectures. So basically, these 5 pieces here, I have no idea what's on them. All I have is a location, and yeah, that's all the information they gave me. These come from various sellers that I buy from. They just kind of threw some random stuff in as free gifts and said, here, have fun with this. And I'm very appreciative of it, because I like doing that. So yeah, pretty cool. This one over here is from the Clara mine in Germany. You got some like white calcite with a big barite crystal over here, and I'm assuming what's special is going to be whatever this red stuff is. Oh, there's some blue fluorite on the back. That's neat. Didn't expect that. Yeah. Figure out what that is. This is also from Germany. Looks kind of like a piece of granite, but it's a very heavy piece of granite, so I'm assuming there's something special to it than your standard granite. And there's a lot of these black grains. I have a suspicion it's probably some sort of rare earth mineral, if I were to guess. We'll take a look. This is from France. It's a piece of quartz with some vugs in it. Well, I guess we'll find out what's in these vugs. Pretty neat one, though. And then these two, I'm going to assume are phosphate rich from, I know both of these are from pegmatites in Brazil. This seller knows I'm a phosphate fanatic, so I have a feeling that's what these are, because Brazilian pegmatites are loaded with phosphates. So, yeah, they'd be pretty cool to look. We'll go through them and look at them in that order. So we'll get started over there, and then work our way around. And we'll have some fun. Alrighty, I'm going to hook this up to the microscope, and I'll see you then. Alrighty, so we got that fun one from the Clara mine in Germany first, and looking at it, I can already tell exactly what this is. This is baryopharmacosiderite. It's a barium iron arsenate, or is it barium? No, yeah, barium iron arsenate, sorry. The aluminum one is baryopharmacosiderite. Pharmacoaluminite, sorry, Jesus. Getting my minerals mixed up. Anyways, yeah, so it's a pretty common one from the Clara. Pretty rich specimen, though, won't lie. Covered in these little orange cubes. Zoom in on them. Real pretty stuff. Pretty waxy texture. It's neat. I didn't see anything else on this piece. There's that big barite crystal. Most of this is the pharmacosiderite. Curious if there's anything on the bottom here with the fluorite. A little bit of malachite. Let's see, what's that? Hematite? Yeah, just some hematite there. So there's some malachite mixed into the fluorite. That's neat. Pretty neat. But yeah, definitely the pharmacosiderite is what they're gifted me. Very cool. Very appreciative of that. And also, I think this is quartz now that I'm looking at it closer. I don't think it's calcite. Yeah, that's definitely more quartz than calcite. But yeah, pretty neat one. We'll move on to the other one from Germany. The granite piece. I was really interested in these black grains. Oh, very interesting. Okay. See some there. See some there. Oh, there's a nice crystal right there. Interesting. Some more nice. So I am thinking this is definitely some sort of rare earth mineral for sure. It's like some sort of like either euxenite or samarskite series, somewhere in there. Some sort of rare earth niobate or tantalate. Yeah, pretty neat. Looks like there's some like Bertholite in here as well. Xenotime. Yeah, a lot of rare earth in this stuff. This is a neat one. Neat one for sure. Yeah, we're looking at some... Pretty sure this is Bertholite. Could be Xenotime or Monazite as well, but I get a feeling it's more Bertholite. Actually, that green crystal in there is pretty interesting. That looks like... That's definitely a Xenotime crystal. That's... I didn't notice that. Or almost... Sorry, I almost didn't notice that. I thought it was just another one of those black crystals. That green. Which I don't know if that's... No, it can't be Xenotime. Don't know. Interesting. It's got like the structure I'd expect of Xenotime, but it's not. It could be like Huttonite or something. That's a thorium mineral. Because that's usually that color. I'm trying to think of other rare earth minerals off the top of my head that go that color. Maybe like Synchesite, Bastnasite, something like that. Not sure. Could also just be another Samarskite or Euxenite piece that's just like very gemmy, rather than the black stuff. Not sure. Very interesting though. Very, very interesting material for sure. This piece is fascinating me. I'm gonna have to look up this locality to see what that green mineral was. I think I'm gonna do that really quick. Alright, so after looking at it, that green crystal is definitely like a Huttonite or Thorite group mineral. Something of the sort. The brown stuff that I was calling Bertholite and Xenotime before is not. It's probably Titanite. Seeing there's a lot of Titanite here and it looked pretty similar to that. Things like that, though, might be like zircon or something. Really clear zircon, and then the Huttonite, Thorite, there's more of it there. I actually didn't see those crystals last time. Yeah, definitely Huttonite and Thorite. Or Huttonite or Thorite, one of the two. They're both thorium silicates. Very neat. And yeah, the black stuff for sure is either Samarskite or Euxenite, maybe even an Ischenite group. A lot of rare earth niobates and tantalites here. Tantalates, sorry. Niobates and tantalates. And they all look pretty similar to this. Definitely be hard to define them without some sort of way to fully measure them up, but I don't have access to that at my house. So for now, we'll just have to call it at that. But a very neat piece though. Those Thorite or Huttonite crystals are beautiful. Very cool, very cool. Alrighty, we'll move on to the next one. This one from France. This quartz piece. Let's see what we can find in these vugs. Okay, I see that blue thing. Oh, it's like a little blueberry. Cute. I don't believe that's like azurite. You know, normally what they call that azurite, but the blueberries, but I actually think this might be Kolbeckite, which is a scandium phosphate. Now that is neat. A little blue ball of Kolbeckite. Kind of what I'm leaning towards. Let's see what else we can find on this piece. Okay. This just looks like some dissolution features. Acid eating up the quartz. See anything over here? That's interesting. No, not saying too much. I think The selling point was just that little Kolbeckite crystal. Anything over here? Nope. No, wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm not too sure what that is. It's kind of hard to make out. But I am pretty sure that that blue crystal, if I can find it again, that was really tiny. There it is. Cute little guy. Yeah, I think that's a Kolbeckite crystal. Very cool. I showed that on the channel a while back, but there were green ones from Austria. Very neat, very neat. Alright, that one's cool. And next, and finishing off, is these two from Brazil. We'll look at this one first. Smaller one of the two. We got a smaller one and a bigger one. We'll check out the smaller one. See what that goes. Ooh, that's what I like to see when I look at phosphates. Oh man. Oh boy, there's a lot going on here. Holy shit. Yeah, there's a lot going on in that. Oof. So man, there is so much going on here. These greenish yellow balls that are kind of more orange over here, thinking are some sort of like kidwellite, maybe something like that. These pink crystals, maybe like lowite or bermanite. There's a lot that these could be. What's this black stuff? Is this like rockbridgite or something? Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Yeah, it kind of looks like rockbridgite. Very neat though. Could also be Hierolite. Phosphosiderite even. There's so much stuff that this could be. See if there's any more bugs on this. Got some purple stuff right there. What's that? Kind of looks like strengite. What I would wager that is. Pretty neat. Got some more up here. Bit more of that pink crystals. Got some yellowish orange that I'm thinking this kind of looks like Cyrilobite. On the bottom of this, we even got some what looks like Mitridatite, Lowite, Cyrilobites for sure. Like, look at those Lowites in there. These pink crystals on the top, though, I'm pretty convinced now are like, I'm leaning towards like leucophosphite. Definitely thinking leucophosphite for these. Very cool piece. Yeah, these green is more going from Mitridatite to like kidwellite over here, and then yeah, a bunch of leucophosphite. And on the bottom here, a bunch of Cyrilovite and Lowite. Spectacular specimen. What we got over here? More Cyrilovite, more orangish than yellow Cyrilovite. Very cool. Really zoom in More leucophosphite and mitridadite in there. Very cool. I think we're about done with this one. We will move on to the next one. Oh! Right when I got this one queued up, I'm showed with that pretty green. That's really pretty. That almost looks uranium bearing. With that, like, yellowish green. Very neat. There's more of it back there. This could be something in the autunite group, actually. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, I'm definitely leaning something in the autunite group for those crystals. Either autunite itself or maybe seleniite, which is the magnesium variant of autunite. Autunite being calcium, uranium phosphate, uranyl phosphate to be exact. Seleniite is the exact same, but with magnesium. This looks like some sort of like iron phosphate right here. Like bermanite or something, baronite, maybe even like, what's the name of this mineral? Oh, what is it? Cannot think of it for the life of me. Frondolite. Jesus. Okay, sorry about that. That was me just having a complete brain fart. Yeah, I think it's definitely in that group. Ooh. This little bug here is more leaning me more towards like bermanite or baronite. It's pretty neat though. This piece is pretty big, so. Ooh. Seen that in the last one. Some nice cyrillovite and leucophosphite. That back there. Maybe some like eleanorite, bermanite. But yeah, I got some more leucophosphites there and cyrillovites there. Very cool. Very cool. And this stuff I'm very confident with, by the way. Unlike the German one that I was like, oh, what's this? What's this? This I'm pretty confident with. I do know my phosphates. Sorry, keep looking at that mica book there. Was looking at something to the side here. Interesting. Not sure what that blue coating is. I don't think turquoise is here. Could be like a veracite or something. Very nice cyrillovite crystals in here. Like extra nice cyrillovite. Oh my goodness. What's those? Cacozenite or something almost. Ooh. No, that's not cacozenite. That's muragite. That is 100% muragite occurring along with this cyrillovite. Which means that this veracite could actually even be like kidwellite or maybe even King's Mountite. Definitely somewhere in that general chemistry range. So yeah, these like gemmy yellow crystals is the cyrillovite. That kind of bluish coating is either King's Mountite or kidwellite. These little needle-like fans is the muragite. Whether it's the sodium or potassium version, I'm not entirely sure. Very neat. What's very neat regardless. very interesting bug on this side. Let's see, continuing along here. I see more radioactive stuff. Zoom into that. Yeah, that's definitely some sort of austenite group. Faux show. When I finish looking this piece over, in normal light, we'll switch to UV light and get to really see those. That looks more like frondolite than what we saw earlier. This is definitely more leaning towards frondolite over here, especially with that red. Some more cyrillovite there. Ooh. There it is. Some more austenite groups mixed in with cyrillovite. Cyrillovite has a lot of magnesium in it, if I believe so, right? So that's definitely more leaning me towards, no, cyrillovite's iron, isn't it? What am I thinking of that's similar to cyrillovite that has magnesium? Sigellerite, I think. Like, sigellerite? Looking at my mineral list over here. I'm looking at the min dot for this location. Sigellerite would make sense. But I mean, this definitely looks more like cyrillovite, but that's just iron. But you're not getting any basetite here, so. I don't see a lot of calcium here as well, so I'm definitely leaning more towards this austenite group mineral being probably sullyite. Very nice green glassy crystals in that bug a bit. A lot more cyrillovite there. Some bermanite or something behind it. Let's look on this side of the piece. See some radiation staining on the mica. It's pretty neat. Okay. There's those sullyite crystals we started with. Some bugs on this side, some more stuff. It's definitely following the same trend of cyrillovite and leucophosphite on this one though. One to the north. Why do I keep saying that when I look at these things? Yeah, this is looking like kidwellite to me. Maybe even some mitridadite. A lot of iron. Oh yeah, that's mitridadite for sure. That like black encrusting with a little green velvet. Yeah. Yup. Some cyrillovite. More cyrillovite coating the mitridadite. Very cool, very cool. Oh yeah, look at that mitridadite right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Curious if anything's in the bottom of this piece. Check it out. Pulling off the tack. Some more radiation staining in the mica. That's cool. Yeah, I think that's about it for this piece. One nice little thing I noticed. Is this anything, or is this just like a nice little pocket of cyrillovite? Alright, maybe it was something. Now, we can do the fun thing. Let me get on that sullyite pocket that we started on. It's over here. wrong side of it. Hold on. There we are. Can turn this light off. That light on, and oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's an Automite group. And that does it. There's actually quite a bit glowing on this piece, more than I expected. Blue is interesting. It's definitely some sort of other mineral, but I'm not sure what. The neon green is obviously the Automite group mineral, which I'm definitely more confident is selenite, but let's zoom in on this guy. This guy was really pretty looking. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Stunning. Let's see, there's another seeming crystal zone of it over here. I'm gonna try and not as nicely crystallized as the other stuff. It's still pretty neat. A pocket over here I was interested in and looking at on the side here. See if we can do this because I have to hold this one with my hand. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be able to focus on that, but ooh, that's a side there. Some of that radiation stain you mentioned is also glowing pretty good. So I can get it because I have to hold this green flash there. But yeah, pretty neat. Well, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you all for watching me go through these pieces. I need to get a box for these too. But thanks for watching, and see you in the next one whenever I get around to it. This was fun. Have a good one. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. And yeah, see you around.